All right. So, like I said, we're going to use the strap today, so keep your strap handy. And we're going to start from a child's pose position. So remember, every time you go down towards the floor, here's Rooster doing downward dog. Thank you, Rooster. Oh, and then he drops. Okay, I think you're in the middle of my recording now, Rooster. So let's, come here, babe. Come here, come here. Come on, lie down. Lie down your bed. Here, that's good. Just take it. Good boy. So we're going to come into child's pose. And if you like, you can have your knees wider or you have your knees together, whatever you like. If you have your knees wider, it allows your belly to release down and opening the hips as we start. So child's pose, we move the hips to the heels or whatever you can. If you have knee issues, remember you can always place something under your hamstrings. So relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and then slowly release the forehead towards the mat or towards the block. Just find modify in case you cannot reach your head towards the floor. Remember to release any tension in your shoulders and neck. So if you have your arms forward, soften, relax, and bend the elbows to release shoulder blades, upper spine. And just with eyes closed, take a moment here to begin connecting with your breath. Just breathe naturally, nothing is changing yet. Just be aware of your back. How coming at this position helps you to release lower back tension. Gently lengthen the spine as you breathe in and out. Also, the muscles in between your rib cage are softening as you inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Gradually begin to modify that length of your breath. So, lengthening the inhales and the exhales to slow down the mind and the breath. Releasing, letting go. Deepening the inhales, especially deepening the exhales. Relax your spine. Soften your shoulders. And keep breathing long, full, and steady for a few more rounds. And from Balasana, the child's pose, slowly let's all move to tabletop position. So tabletop, remember to place your wrist under the shoulders and the knees. If you have your knees wider than the hips, please bring the knees right under the hips now. So nice long spine, and from here we're going to move the hips side to side with just a few movements here to begin mobilizing the hip joints. Let's move gently from one side to another side. A few more rounds. And then back to center, and let's find our neutral position. With the next inhale, arch the spine, open the chest into the cow. Exhale, round the spine into the cat, cat-cow. Few rounds moving with the breath, mobilizing gently the spine. As you exhale, you draw the chin into the chest, the belly goes in, and as you inhale, you drop the belly and you look forward. At your own pace, slowly keep moving, linking the breath with the movement. Up on the breath. And with the next exhale, move the hips to the heels, release the elbows down, and again, forehead towards the floor. Let's all go back to Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a moment. And slowly, let's return back to center, mobilizing the hips again, making a circle. Move the hips to the right, towards the heels, to the left, and slightly forward. And keep moving gently in one direction first. And as you move, the hips, relax your shoulders and elbows, so you bring more freedom in that movement, not just the hips, but also the rib cage comes along with the movement. And let's go into the opposite direction. Go to the right, to the left, towards the heels. And gently move as you breathe in and out. Relax your shoulders, elbows, and hips. And then slowly back to table, and from table, moving down again to Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a moment. Breathing in and out. Hands gently, let's come back to tabletop position again. Place your weight on your left hand and let's open and twist to the right with the right arm up. Exhale, right hand under the right shoulder. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Left hand down. Inhale, right arm out and up. Inhale. Exhale, right hand under the right shoulder. Open and twist to the left with the inhale. And exhale, hand down. 2 more times. Right side goes up with inhale. Exhale, you lower the hand. Inhale, left arm goes out and up. And exhale, left hand goes down. From tabletop, move again to Child's Pose, Balasana. Soften the shoulders, the elbows. Take a moment here. As you breathe in and out. From here, lift the head, lift the chest, and let's all find our way to a seated position. Remember to use the same blanket you used to protect your knees. Now you sit on the edge of the blanket, tilting the pelvis forward to find the spine in a nice long position, or any position. You don't have to cross your legs the way I am now. You can extend the legs forward if this is too much for your hips or your knees. And let's bring the shoulders up, back and down, and draw the hands to the heart center. Take a few moments here to reconnect with the breath. And inhale, flow the hands up to the sky. Separate the palms, reaching through the fingertips, and gently reach through the fingertips of your right hand as you extend the right side of the torso. Relax your right arm and reach to the left side. And just sway, moving as you root it down very nicely through the hips. Gently move the rib cage. Relax your shoulders and elbows and just reach from side to side. And then hands together down to the heart center. Interlacing the fingers, round the spine, straighten the elbows, and bring the chin to your chest. And stretch in between your shoulder blades and the back of your rib cage. Now inhale with the chest, bring the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers and move the arms away to stretch the front of the chest and the front of your shoulders. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Release the elbows, release the hands, bring the arms overhead. And then down to the heart center to reconnect back with the breath. Take a deep inhale. Long, full exhales. And then bring the right arm out to the side. And left arm goes up. Flex the elbow. Place your left hand down to your right ear and inhale. Exhale, right hand goes down. Lift the ear to your left shoulder. And head back to center. Arm to the side in T position. Exhale, lower, head to your, excuse me, my knees is pitching. Hand down, inhale, head back to center, arm in T. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, right hand goes down. Back to center, and bring the left hand down down towards the floor, and right arm goes up, flex the elbow, place your right hand to your left ear, and left arm into position. Take a deep inhale, exhale, right ear to right shoulder, left hand towards the mat. Inhale, arm T position, head back to center. Exhale, hand down, ear to your shoulder. Inhale, arm to the side, head back to center. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, left arm to T, head back to center. Exhale, right ear to your shoulder, left hand down. Head back to center, release the right hand down, and inhale, bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Let's reverse the movement. Bring the shoulders forward, down, back, and up. Forward, down, back, and up. One more. And slowly release, and the hands again back into Anjali Mudra. Take a moment here to reconnect back with your breath. Lengthening the inhales and the exhales. From here, release the hands down. Keep your right knee. If you have your legs straight, bend the right knee and bring the left foot back. So you flex your left knee and you bring the heel kind of close to your left hip. And we're going to place your left hand to your left waist, your right hand behind you. I'm going to lift and twist, look over to your right. And as you exhale, the head comes back to the center, and then you sink your left hip down. Lift the left hip, exhale, rotate the spine, look over to right shoulder. Head back to center, rotate the spine back to center, and the left hip goes down. One more time. Lift, exhale, and twist. Head back to center, spine back to center, and release it down. Bring the soles of the feet together, but have the heels away from your pelvis. Lower the hands to your feet, flex the elbows, and the crown of the head is going towards the feet. Relax the outside of both hips, soften the glutes. Chin slightly tucked into lengthening the cervical spine. As you guide the crown of the head towards the feet, you are stretching those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. Take a deep inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, return back to neutral position. Guide the left heel close to your pelvis, and then bring the right foot back. Begin with both hips even. Right hand to your right waist, left hand behind you. Inhale, pick up the right hip off the floor, rotate the torso, look over to left shoulder. Exhale, sink the hip back, return back to center. Inhale, lift the hip and rotate over to left. Exhale, back to center. One more time, lift the hip, rotate from the waist up, look over to left shoulder. Head back to center, release the hip down, and bring the right foot again to meet your left foot. This time, bring the heels a little closer to your pelvis. Hands down, flex your elbows, release. Crown of the head towards the floor. Take a moment. Guide the chin slightly in. And with the next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, come back to center. Hands behind you. Lift the knee, bring the knees together, walk the feet wider than the hips, and let's do some windshield wiper movement from side to side. So let's keep moving the hips. So for those ones that connect a little bit later, please have your rope or your belt or strap handy. We're going to work with that now. So just bring the feet to the front. Place the blanket on the back so to protect your neck, and we're going to have the strap with us. So with the feet wide as your hips, let's go gently down towards the floor. One verb at a time. Keep the chin in and release the crown, the back of the head to your mat. Knees bent with the feet wide as your hips. Take a moment with the hands to your belly, elbows flexed. Close your eyes and take a moment here to connect with the breath. Lower the hands down by your side, maybe touching the heels with your fingertips. We're going to come into gentle bridge. So pick up the pelvis, lower back, and just go as high as there. Don't go too high. Then the lower back and the middle back, lower back goes down, sacrum down, and tilt the pelvis forward so you are arching your lower back. Flatten the lower back, pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back. Don't go too high into your bridge. Release the middle back, lower back. Tilt the pelvis forward, rock the pelvis towards the heels. Flatten the lower back, pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back. One more time. Exhale, middle back, lower back, sacrum down, and tilt the pelvis forward as you arch, and then flatten it back. Pick up the feet off the mat, hands to your knees. Flex the elbows, guide the thighs in, open the knees out, and then bring the legs and the thighs and knees together. Exhale, guide the thighs into the chest, open the knees out, keep the big toes touching and thighs and knees together. One more time. Thighs in, open the knees, guide the thighs away. Let's rotate and just change the movement of the rotation. Bring the knees out. Bring the legs and the thighs and knees together into the chest and then guide the thighs away. Open the knees out, bring the thighs into the chest and inhale, guide the thighs and knees away. One more time. Open, guide the thighs in, straighten the elbows, guide the knees away and then lower the feet down. Now here, it's time to grab your strap and place your strap. I have rooster leash. Place your strap on the ball of your left foot and then straighten your left leg up to the sky as you slide the hands and bring the upper arms and the elbows towards the floor. So you're not creeping your shoulders away from the mat and towards your ear. You want to have your shoulders back and down. From here, flex the knee, lower the heel. Inhale, straighten the leg up. Flex, exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten up. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten up. Flex and lower. And straighten up. Now grab both straps with your right hand and let's guide the left leg over to the pelvis. So it's not a twist. We're not lifting the hip off the mat. Just slightly enough to feel the IT band stretch as you bring the left arm into position. Chin slightly tucked in. Concentrate on the breath, as allowing the deep exhales to let go that IT band. Chin, breath is moving. And guide the left leg over to your left hip. Now grab both straps with both hands, keep the elbows, forearms down, and let's stretch hamstrings of the back of your left leg. Chin slightly tucked in, and the breath is flowing. And grab now both straps with your left hand. Use the upper arm and the elbow as a shelf. As you exhale, open the left leg out to the side to stretch the inner thigh, the groin of your left side. Keep both hips down. Gently guide the left leg back to center. Now bring the right foot up. Hook the ball of the right foot on your strap. Flex the left knee, lower the left foot down. From here, let's flex the right knee, release the elbow. Inhale, straighten up to the sky. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and release. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale, flex and lower. Straighten your right leg up. Now grab both straps with your left hand. Keep your right hip down and guide the right leg few inches over to your pelvis. So you want to stretch the IT band on your right hip now. Close your eyes and concentrate on that nice long deep breath. Now bring the leg back through center, grab both straps with both hands, hamstring stretch. Guide the right thigh closer to your pelvis, your hips, or your belly, your chest. Keep the chin in and just breathe through the back line of your right leg. And now grab both straps with your right hand. Keep your left hip down and use the right upper arm and elbow as a shelf to open as you exhale the right leg to the side. Keep both hips even and breathe through this. And gently bring the right leg up. Keep both hands and both straps and bring the left foot up. Now we're going to flex both knees, release the heels down. Inhale, straighten the legs up to the sky. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten up. One more, flex and release. Inhale, straighten up, and then slowly open the legs out in a V. Keep the breath flowing here. Nice deep inhales and full exhales to work on releasing the pelvic floor, relaxing the inner thighs, the groins, outside of the hips, back of your hamstrings. Take a deep inhale. And then slowly guide both legs slowly back to center. Bend the knees, remove the strap from your feet. Place the feet wide as your mat, and let's do some windshield wiper movement to bring movement to the hips after holding in position in some of those poses. Rocking the head gently in the opposite direction. Take a moment. As you breathe in and out. Couple more rounds. And then bring the legs back to center. Hug yourself. Bring the thighs into the chest and flex and point the feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. And now slowly chin to your chest. Engage the muscle of your neck. Pick up the head off the mat, forehead to your knee. And exhale, head down. Now slowly roll over to one side. Let's all find our way. In my case, I'm going to go on my left side into Buddha pose. Remember, Buddha pose, you are on one side with the knees bent, and then you slide the torso, side of the torso to the floor, and you use the upper arm and the elbow, and you are supporting your head with your hand. Bend the knees, pick up the feet to touch the heels, so make sure your heels are in line with your hips, and then slowly release it down. Let's bring the left, keep the knees together and pick up the left foot up. Exhale, lower the foot down, and now keep the feet together, and the top knee goes up. Knee down to touch your bottom knee. Keep the knees together, top foot goes up. Lower the foot down, keep the feet together, top knee with the inhale goes up. Exhale, lower it down. Keep the knees together, top foot goes up. Exhale, release. Top knee goes away. And exhale down. Keep the knees together. Inhale, top foot comes up. Lower down. Inhale, top knee moves away. And exhale all the way down. Release your head to one side. Take a break here. Relax and breathe. And again, place your hand to support your head. Now bring your right leg forward, and we're going to have the knees parallel to the floor. So press through the heel, flex the knee. Inhale, straighten, flex. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten, flex. Inhale, straighten, Flex, guide the thighs in with your peace fingers, grab your big toe, and let's stretch the right leg forward now. So we're stretching the inner thigh, the groin again. Keep the breath flowing. Nice deep breath. Now release, and with the legs straight, bring the legs forward and hold it there. Activate those hip muscles, breathing in and out. So your foot is parallel to the floor and you're holding there. Keep a nice breath, take an inhale, flex the knee and release now. Release your head down again to your upper arm. Take a moment, release your right hip. Nice deep breath. And use your both hands to gently press, lift the spine, and gently walk your hands as we come to a seated position. Let's come into Buddha pose on the opposite side. In that case, I'm going to my right side, and we're placing the upper arm, the elbow, and supporting the head with the right hand. Bend the knees, lift the heels, adjust the position of your feet with your hips, and we're going to begin with clamshell and crossing the knees. So let's begin. Pick up the left knee up. Exhale, knee goes down. Keep the knees together. Top foot goes up with inhale. Exhale, you lower. Inhale, top foot up, top knee up. Exhale, down. Keep the knees together. Top foot up. Exhale, down. Keep the feet together. Top knee up. Exhale, down. Keep the knees together. Inhale, top foot up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Top foot up, inhale. Exhale, down. Now bring the thigh in and extend the leg forward. I want to inhale, straighten, press through the heel, flex and release. Inhale, straighten, and flex and release. Inhale, straighten, kick through the heel. Activate those hip muscles, flex. Inhale, straighten, flex, one more. Inhale, straighten, and release. Release the head and let it go a little bit here. Relax your neck, relax your hand and your wrist. Just breathe through this. And come back up. Now, grab your big toes with your peace fingers and we're going to straighten the left leg up to the sky to work on stretching inner thigh. Relax the groin. Keep the breath flowing. And we release, and with the legs straight, slowly, in control, let's lower the leg parallel to the mat. And just hold it there. Keep the leg floating there as you activate those outside muscles, the inner thigh of your left leg, to keep the leg up in the air. Keep the breath flowing, couple more rounds. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, one more. And flex the knee and then release the head down. Relax your hand, your wrist. Take a break. Slowly, and place the hands down, bend the knees, and press the palms to gently walk the hands, lift the chest, and let's all come to tabletop position. So again, here you need to use your blanket to protect your knees. Make sure that your blanket is right there, and we're going to move the hips back and forth just a few times, releasing back and forth. Back and forth, and back to center. Now tuck the toes under, press into downward dog. Chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Now let's pick up the heels up. Exhale, heels down. Keep the chin in, shoulders away. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, lower the heels down as you lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift. And down, up, and down, and then slowly Look forward, remove the blanket from where you are, look forward and step the right foot to the front, and then the left foot comes to the front. Or just find your way to the front of the mat in Uttanasana, standing forward bend. So release your chin, the crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Relax your spine, bend the knees if you need to, and then slowly place the hands under the knees, gently press the chest away into the flat back. Exhale, flex the elbows, melt the chest down to your thighs, relax the front of the head. Inhale again, straighten the elbows, move the chest away and activate those back muscles. Exhale, lower the chest, lower the crown of the head towards the floor. One more time, stretching slowly the spine and the back line of the body. And exhale, slowly release it down. Now hands down towards the floor and step back with your left foot. Lower the left knee down towards the floor, top of the flat mat on the flat on the mat, and then walk your right leg to the edge of the mat. So your left knee is down, your hips are even, your wrists under the shoulders, and you're lifting from the chest. So from here, tuck the toes under and press through your left heel and hold in position. Remember, your right foot is wide as your mat, and your left heel is in line with your left hip. Keep lifting the chest. Close your eyes and breathe through this deep opening, working on the hip. Soften your pelvic floor. Take a deep inhale. Nice, easy breathing. And then slowly release the left knee down. Bring your right knee to meet your left knee. And let's all move back to child's pose. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, stretch your spine, and breathe. Back to table. Tapping the toes under. Let's move to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Lift the hips to the chin to your chest, crown of the head towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, lower the heels as you lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift. Deep exhale, slowly lower the heels. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Look forward and walk or jump your feet to the front of the mat to Uttanasana. Relax the spine, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Hands below your knees. Press the hands against the shins and move the chest away. Flatten. Exhale, release the spine, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, press, move the chest away. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, lift, halfway up. Exhale to fall forward, hands down. Now step back with your right foot, lower the right knee down, and then walk the left foot to the edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders, your left knee is over to your left ankle, and your right leg is in line with your right hip. Lift from the chest, tuck the toes under, pick up the right knee up, press through the heel, hold in position, and breathe. And the right knee goes down, top of the foot flat. Move the left knee to meet your right knee. And let's all move back to child's pose, Balasana. Take a moment as you release any tension in your back, your shoulders, your neck. Hands by your knees, pick up the head, pick up the chest. Let's come to seated position again. But this time, of course, use your blanket. We're going to grab again the strap or your belt and sitting on the edge of the blanket. So let's work our way to Paschimottanasana for seated forward bend. But we're going to work first asymmetrically to get those muscles to send information to the muscle what is happening next. So if you cannot reach your foot with your hands, that's when the strap comes handy to elongate or make your arms a little bit longer. So grab your strap and lift the chest, and with the spine nice and long, leading with the chest, chin slightly tucked in, release, and if you, like I said, if you can hold your foot with your hands, release the chin to your chest, relax your shoulders back and down, and just breathe through the back line of your left leg and the left side of your spine. Long deep exhales, let go any tightness, any tension with every deep exhale. Gently lift the head, lift the chest, and let's come back to center. Now the right leg goes forward and the left foot goes in. So time to use your strap or holding the top of your right foot with your hands. With the spine nice and long. First, exhale, relax your elbows and release the chest towards your right side or wherever you can reach as you keep the chin slightly tucked in. Use your breath. Asymmetrical stretch. Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Gently lift the head, lift the chest, and back to center. Now the full Paschimottanasana. So with those hips even and the legs straight, holding either from your strap or from your feet with your hands. Nice long spine, chin in, take a deep inhale, and exhale, release all the way as far as you can. Again, use your breath. Exhale, move the chest away, bring the hands by your hips, bend the knees, and let's move the hips into windshield wiper position here. Just mobilize those legs and hips. All right, Rooster, you decide to sit there, not in your bed now. It's cooler there, I guess. And then slowly again, bring the soles of the feet together, this time a little bit closer to your pelvis. Hands to your, holding the top of the feet with your hands, and then lower the right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, head back to center and to the left. And just keep moving the neck from side to side. And slowly back to center. Now, slide the feet away from your pelvis. Bring the hands under each leg, each hand on top of each foot, tortoise pose, crown of the head towards the feet. Stretch the back of your neck, the length of the spine, the back of your rib cage, and the muscles of the outside of your hips. Just breathe here. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, gently come back to center, guide the thighs and the knees together, straighten your leg forward, hug the left thigh in, cross it over to your right leg, and let's come into an arc twist. Hug your left knee with your right arm, lift the chest, and the left arm goes up to the sky, rotate it back and lower behind you as you look over to left shoulder. Keep the spine nice and long, and the twist is happening from the waist up. Relax your left shoulder down. Bring the head back to center and do the twist. Extend the left leg forward. Hug the right thigh in. Press to the back line of your left leg and cross it over to your left leg. Hug your right knee with your left arm. The right arm goes up and gently twist and look over to your right side. Breathe through the twist. Head back to center and let's bend the knees and let's all come to the front of the mat. Use your blanket to protect your head as we go down. So maybe you need to place the head on your blanket, or if you have more like neck issues, it's a good idea to roll up a towel and just place it right behind your neck. That also works very nice. So let's come to sitting from here. Hands to your knees, rounding the spine. Let's find slowly, gently, one little bit of time back to the floor, placing the head in the blanket, bend the knees, bring the hands to your belly. Take a few rounds of breath here to settling down again into the breath. And place the left foot on top of your right thigh. Our last IT band stretch, holding from the back of the leg with both hands or the shin slightly tucked in, holding position. And the foot goes down, let's switch your leg, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the shin of the hamstring, chin in. Use your breath as you release your right hip, the outside of your right hip. And release, and let's come into full happy baby. Bring the feet up, open the legs slightly so you can guide the thighs outside of your torso and holding from the outside of the feet or the outside of the leg. Let's make sure the lower back is flat, the chin is slightly tucked in. Just breathe as you stretch. Nice long breath. And release. And bring the feet wide as your mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Bring the legs up and separate the feet slightly so you can rotate the ankles in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Flex the knee, lower the feet together, and very slowly open the knees out in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can have the arms in T position, or you can bring the palms below your navel there again to just watch the movement of the breath. Make sure you are softening the glutes, the inner thighs, the groins, the pelvic floor. Bring the thighs and the knees together. Walk the feet out. And then bring the arms in T position. If you have the hands on your belly, and just drop the legs to the left. The head goes slightly to the right. And bring the legs and the knees up, and then drop the legs to the opposite side. And just try to keep the feet wide as your mat as you bring the chin to your left. Just breathe. And bring both legs back to center. Walk the feet under your knees. Straighten your right leg all the way to the front of the mat. Guide the left foot to the inner thigh of your right leg. It's like a tree pose, but you are on your back. Open the left knee out. Relax your left hip and release your iliopsoas. Bring the left knee up. Flex your right knee. Extend the left leg to the front of the mat. Keep the right foot close to the left inner thigh. And as you exhale, open the knee out. Relax your right glute. Soften the inner thigh, the groin, the pelvic floor. Right knee comes up. Now straighten your right leg forward and then open the right foot to the right corner of the mat. Turn the right foot out. And then bring the left foot to the left corner of the mat and turn the left foot out. Slide the arms kind of away from your body, away from your hips with the palms facing up. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink the body down. You are ready now for your final pose, Shavasana, where we're going to work on letting go. We're going to work on reintegration and receiving the benefits of the practice. So any position you need to do to make sure that you are really comfortable on your Shavasana, please do so. Closing your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and nice side out. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Close your lips. Bring the attention slowly to your entire body. Slowly, gently begin to welcome that sense and feeling of relaxation. This is a time, your chance you have for yourself, if you can, to give the gift of stillness. Pausing and letting go the urge of moving, going any other place. You are here. This is a moment for yourself. This is a quiet, peaceful Shavasana time. Very slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. And slowly bring awareness back to the body as you gently rock the head from side to side. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Very next inhalation, the arms coming overhead. You are reaching through the fingertips. You are pointing the toes. Take a deep, deep, deep inhale. Separate the vertebrae. Stretch those muscles in between the rib cage. Take a deep inhale into the lungs. And exhale, hug yourself, bend the knees, slowly roll over to one side and pause there. Please don't rush. Take a moment there. And the head comes last. Slowly. Let's sit together. And as we take this time in silence, bring hands together and let's send our thoughts, emotions, good feel. I don't know how even to say good feelings, but the good energy. There are people suffering in the world at this moment, from earthquake to floods in Libya, earthquakes in Turkey, and other places around the world that we don't know. So much loss, so much pain, so much grief. Let's send our love to everybody at this moment are suffering. From the distance, let's surround them with our energy, with our prayers. Let's send our energies and prayers for their governments to find a way to help them, or other countries' government to be generous and offer help in any way they can. We are very blessed. Because of this, let's offer all the love we can to them. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to offer, to cultivate, to create. And we all have sweet, loving, sweet, peaceful words to offer, to cultivate. And may our actions always be inspired by love, gratitude, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskar.